When you have small recap, who would like to share what happened?
Uh, so we discussed about conversation between Arjuna and Lord Krishna. So in that, in first part, we learned about the compassion thing, like how he was trying to run away from the battlefield, and then Krishna explained him the different things like it's his duty about doing his thing and सबको मतलब बाकी लोग it's Maya means he was explaining everything. And then we learned about the soul means soul के बारे में we discussed कि how minute it is and but still how powerful it is. उसके बारे में हमने discuss किया था. Last class we discussed about
Okay, no problem. Anybody would like to try? Dinesh bro, कुछ याद है? ठीक है, आप थोड़ा ये करो. I will ask it. Anybody wants to say here? Dhananjay bro, Akash bro, Abhishek bro.
Yes, Prabhu. So we are completed with the first question, and we started with the second question of Arjuna. Means the problem. What is it like? The second reason. The reason was loss of enjoyment. Nobody is there to reciprocate. So there the Krishna means Bhagavan says. We actually discussed from 2.31 to 2.34 in the previous class. So how Arjuna being taught by Krishna is in this way. He says first thing, yes, as a Kshatriya it's his duty to fight. And then he says that unanticipated fights, Kshatriya should always be happy to perform in action. So he's actually making Arjuna to know what he should do as a Kshatriya. And even he says one should not perform his religious duties certain like Kshatriya not fighting is like a sin. He's losing his reputation. And he says that for a Kshatriya, insult is beyond death. Like it is intolerable to him. So basically, he's motivating, like in a sense, like he's actually telling what he has to perform at what situation. And it is basically karma. We are into karma yoga, kind of.
Prabhuji, I also want to add that we also discussed about both like Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra and their qualities, like how Vaishya is only mostly involved in business and farming, and then Shudra is like he is made for giving services. He works under means he works under.
It is called Varna. This
Yes.
Varnashrama. So these 4 Varnas are there.
Yes.
So this Sudra is a laborer class.
Yes, labor class.
They work under all these 3
All
Varnas.
these things.
Brahmana,
And
Kshatriya,
Brahmins
Vaishya.
are involved in teaching and Vaishya, as I said, about business class.
Kshatriya is administrator.
Kshatriya is for
Kings,
administrator.
administrator.
Administrative works.
Yes, actually, you can see here also in this material, this type of mentality people you can see. Like some people like to do this puja, teaching job.
Yes.
They like this all kind of goodness job. Not so much passion is involved. They want to teach others. Some freely also teaches. These are like Brahmana qualities. Then comes Kshatriya means they want to achieve something. They want to control something, someone. They want to, this fighting spirit will be there with them. Like some people, if you chastise also, they don't must take it very seriously. Some people little bit thoda ho gaya bhi bas, they come for fighting. Turan ye kar rahe the. There is kind of the passion is more. But this Kshatriyas are not like for everything they fight. They fight for justice, not for injustice. Then Vaishyas is this category people, as you said, business minded people. Sudra, they don't take any responsibility.
Yes.
They just khao piyo maja karo. I work. That we will see in further chapter very deeply.
And in Vaishya, the first mode is passion, and the second is ignorance. Right?
Brahmana is goodness.
Goodness. Yes.
Kshatriya is passion. Vaishya is passion and ignorance.
No, that's right. And
Sudra is
ignorance.
ignorance. Correct. So, would you like to add? No problem. So, I just want to tell we have one new personality here with us, Anand Bhosle. I'll just give him a little small brief that what we are discussing and what we are going to do. So we have seen so far is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita has this 18 chapter. So first chapter we have completed. The first chapter there is not much things are there. Arjuna is just seeing the war. You know Bhagavad Gita, this Kurukshetra war is going on amongst Pandavas and Kauravas. So Arjuna wants to see who are all there. So he told Krishna to take the chariot in front of, means in between these two army. So Krishna also kept the chariot in between these two army. Then as soon as Arjuna saw these great personalities like Bhishma Dev and Dronacharya, he started feeling that why I should fight. They are all my relatives. Dronacharya is my guru, so I don't want to fight with them. I'm just fighting for this kingdom. Why do I need this kingdom? But I don't want to fight. So for that he doesn't want to fight. He gave 5 reasons why he doesn't want to fight. That comes from Bhagavad Gita 1.30 to 33, means from that verses sloka it will start. So 5 reasons, one he will give. First reason he gives compassion, daya. Because my relatives, how I can fight with my relatives. Then second he gave, there will be loss of enjoyment. In the sense, even if I fight and kill them, if I win means I have to kill them, right? All this, then only I will get the kingdom. So after killing them, with whom I will enjoy that kingdom? Because something we have to show to somebody like that. So there will be no enjoyment of it. So that's why I don't want to fight. Second reason. Third reason, sin. Paap lag jayega. Because they are all very great personalities. Mera guru hai. How can I kill? If someone kills their own guru, nowadays people are not giving respect to teachers. उनके ऊपर racket छोड़ते हैं, वैसे ही करते हैं. But those days it is not very pure. They maintain guru. Nowadays I don't know, people at least get up also. Teacher आएगा तुरंत उठते भी नहीं, ऐसा बैठ के रहते. That time they give dandavat, पूरा ऐसा नमस्कार करना है. That was the. That's why guru will not take salary. Because all these 3 people, Brahmana will not take any money. If you are giving money means then you tell paisa le rahe na. So guru then cannot tell anything. He is dependent. So they will not ask any money. Then they will demand you. You have to do like this. Then you also will be dependent and loyal. So this is second one. Second reason, that enjoyment. No, sin. Third one. Pele compassion, loss of enjoyment. That is sin. So I cannot kill. Then fourth is, Varna Sankara, if I kill all the male people, because women are not involved in war. So if I kill all the male people, then woman will become widow. Then other people will be there, that younger people, all elder will die. Younger people, once they grow up, there is nobody is there to guide them. One has to teach them. As a father will teach children, ye karna, ye nahi karna, you should not daru nahi pina, gutka nahi khana. Somebody has to be there to tell them. So nobody is teaching them, then they will become demonic mentality, like that they become. Then they will do all wrong things only, and they will exploit woman. So here also woman is nobody is there. Woman has to be taken care by 3 people. It is said that childhood, father, after marriage, husband. After husband dies, first son. So all male people only. So no male only means woman will be exploited. Then woman is exploited means then unwanted child will take birth. That is Varna Sankara. So that is 4th reason he gave. 5th reason, he was confused. Even though he told many things, Arjuna, then he doesn't know what to do. Indecision. So these are the 5 reasons he gave. So far we have seen that reason also. I forgot to tell. Piछले बार we have first reason, compassion. How Arjuna broken means. Anybody knows what he told? Compassion के लिए? हाँ.
Krishna said the characteristics of soul.
Yes.
How soul and body are different.
So he said that he taught that my uncle I am going to kill. These are all bodily relations, right? So it's a very basic thing. We are not this body, we are soul. Can anybody give any example that how we are soul to Anand?
Like basic example, like when a person dies, if means when he is alive, there is a consciousness inside him. Like if I will take a pinch to him, he will react. But if he dies, this shows that the soul is,
They do post-mortem.
yeah,
They will peacefully sleep.
still he doesn't
Yeah.
react. So this shows that there is
It
a
shows
soul,
the consciousness of soul.
consciousness of soul. Right?
Actually, we are not this body. We are soul. How to understand that we are soul? Like we consider ourselves as body only. I am this body. I am Anand. Somebody call करेंगे पूछेगा मैं आनंद की बात कर रहा हूँ. So we think we identify we are this body. But as soon as somebody dies, people why they are crying? The body is lying there only. If you are thinking I am this body, body is lying. Why you are crying? क्या भी बोलते फिर मेरे को छोड़ के गया बोलते अरे उधर ही पड़ा है कौन छोड़ के गया उधर ही क्या छोड़ के गया दैट इज सो दिस वन एग्जांपल एनी अदर एग्जांपल would you like to try anybody want to try how we are not this body we are soul one example that dead body example we saw
As we said, our body dies every day, and from childhood to youth to old age to means the same thing, that death. Whereas the only constant is soul.
yeah
That never changes.
yeah what is
Such
trying to say like Anand I took your 2 years old photo then 20 example I am just 50 years photo I took I am just showing to him who is he can you find out understood तीन फोटो ले लिया 2 साल का फोटो 20 साल का फोटो 50 साल का फोटो so if you just show him you cannot understand some different person will think but you will tell hey मैं ये तो आपको पूरा शरीर चेंज हो गया ना शरीर बदलता ही है ना बचपन से मतलब इन चाइल्डहुड वी हैव वन बॉडी then when you become boy one body when you become youth one body when you become man when you become old also that time also your body the body keeps changes but still you are telling Anand only why because the soul did not change the soul is constant this is one example another example also Prabhupada gives generally if somebody asks what is this hand whose hand my leg पूरा body पूछेंगे भाई my I don't say this is I am this hand I am this leg I don't say even if you cut off the hand also I can live cut off leg also I can live so who am I then whom it belongs to that is so this is what Krishna gave you are thinking your uncle your grandfather your guru your brothers they are not body they are all soul then he told what body dies body change होते रहते soul never dies अभी पूरा हम देखा body कैसे change हो रही bodies keep on changing the soul never dies so that's what Krishna is telling after one dies the body will take next to the soul will take next to body so ऐसे अभी भी now also we can see in the same body we are changing so many bodies that's why he told every moment the body is changing but we are unable to see that speed is so this is what first reason how Arjuna means how Krishna defeated their first question their compassion so don't be compassionate to the body body is anyhow going to die so better you fight actually Krishna wants the fight but Arjuna is thinking it is for my sake so that's why the second question comes I cannot enjoy why he is thinking I cannot enjoy here the thing is you are not going to enjoy Krishna wants Lord wants you fulfill so second reason Malini what he told only 2 verses he told
Second reason is he cannot enjoy body means they are all his relatives. If he will kill everyone, so he will progress.
That is Arjuna's point. How Krishna defeated. I am saying.
Okay.
So Krishna told that.
So Krishna I think told that even they will die means they are not a body, they are souls. So even after they will die, he is in front of Lord, means they are dying in front of Lord. So they will meet again in the means they
will go to heaven.
Yes, they will go to heaven.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, Krishna wants to tell that even you kill them or you will be killed, both are good only for them. Because if you kill them, because they are doing this fight, this is as a Kshatriya they have to do their duty. That's why Krishna chastises you are running away from battle. You are not performing your duty. Nowadays, whatever they like they are doing. But in those days not like that. Kshatriya means he has to protect. That's why we saw that example. Nowadays, Kshatriya means generally kings, police, military man. They are all Kshatriyas. They have that fighting spirit. So this king, that's why the leader means he leads. Nowadays the leader will sit behind somewhere and other people he will send. They will go and fight. In those days not like that. King will be front. अब movie में देखा रहेगा. So he will be in that horse first. He will be standing. If anything comes, he only first person to meet that. So that is king. They are Satriya. So Arjuna also not some ordinary king. He fought with Shiva. Might have seen Mahabharata. Lord Shiva he fought, and Lord Shiva was so much pleased. He nicely fought. He gave one weapon. He fought with Indra. And he fought with many people and many weapons he got as a gift. They were nicely fighting. ऐसा नहीं झगड़ा करने के बाद उनके पास वो रिवेंज रखते. That is now. In those days not like that. After they fight, they appreciate them. If they like so much, then they give them also. Because it is not fighting for revenge, just showing their talent. Like we play cricket. After cricket, we don't beat. So we say just shake hand. At least for naam ke liye kar rahe, but pehle aisa nahi. They know if I beat, that is also sin. The karma. So one has to perform their duty. So you should not run away. So you perform your duty because you are performing your duty. For that, you will go to heaven. And if they die, they will go to heaven. And you will die also, you will go to heaven. By chance, if they die means you will get kingdom. So you still you can enjoy. So that is third one also we little bit discussed.
Yes.
Sin. So how sin will not come? You perform your duty, you won't get sin. Abhi वही problem है. Now a Brahmana maybe he will tell, but he will do all nonsense thing only. He will eat meat, everything he will do. So by performing duty, that we will see deeper today. Little deeper we will see. So we will go to now a subject matter. We are going to discuss on 35, no? 34 tak bhi dekha na?
34, Prabhu. We are done with 34.
We completed 32. Yes.
Yes.
So actually, you see, for first question, that comparison, Krishna gave knowledge. That how we are not this body, we are soul. That knowledge he gave. That is Jnana. Jnana Yoga. That Jnana. Then for second question, Karma Kandi. Karma Kanda philosophy he described. Anybody knows? Last time I told what Karma Kanda philosophy means. आपको थोड़ा अलग लगेगा. एक दो क्लास के बाद ही आपको थोड़ा मैनेज in between little bit. Perfect, exactly. So Karmakandis means is a people, they follow the scripture and they perform the duty. Now nobody is doing like that. So, like scripture says, you have to do this thing, you should not do that thing. So they will follow that, and then the result they will get from that. So you have, like as a Kshatriya, he has to do administrative activity. So how to do that all given. So he will follow that only, and in that he will nicely get result. That result he will enjoy himself. So for that he will get higher destination. It is dharma, artha, kama, moksha, visa. Because dharma means he is following his duty. If someone follows his duty, he will get artha, wealth he will get. So with that he can kama, he can enjoy. So in this what will happen? He will enjoy here. After that he will go to higher destiny. He may go to heaven also. Again heaven going के बाद फिर इधर आना ही पड़ेगा. Brahma bhavana hoga punaravartuna Arjuna. Krishna says that. And this one keeps rotate only. That is the problem. Birth, old age, disease, death. Like we have birth, we took, we will become old also. Disease also will come once die. Again we will go to next body, the soul. We means I means that soul. I am not telling body. We are so far we are thinking body. No. Again we will go to another body. Again we will go to another body. So how we are getting that another body? According to our karma, what we are performing. अच्छा कर्मा बुरा कर्मा मतलब कर्मा मतलब पुण्य पाप वो दो चीज. अच्छा कर्मा मतलब पुण्य, बुरा कर्मा मतलब पाप, बैड कर्मा वैसे. So punya करने से this is like punya. This karma kandis. They perform only punya only because Shastra never gives something wrong to do. Shastra gives right to do. So somebody is behind enjoyment. Okay, at least this is a lower level of following things, following the Shastra. Usko upar today we are going to discuss. So just you, that's why he is telling Krishna, the third one is sinful activity. You perform your duty, you don't get sin. So by this, you will go to heaven. This is what Krishna is telling to Arjuna. Samjhe? This koda. First he gave jnana, knowledge, from 11 to 30 verse, 2.11 to 30 that we are not the body, we are soul. Body is going to die, soul will not die. So he gave so many reasons, like how the soul will not die in any weapon. like water, any weapon is there, many things he told them. And the body will change, soul will not change, soul is one. Like as he gave him this gyan, that is knowledge. So second he gave karma, this is duty and knowledge. First he gave knowledge, second he gave duty. By performing duty will not get sin. Now he is going to combine both. ज्ञान कर्म कांड ज्यादा डीप जाएंगे आपको थोड़ा कंफ्यूज रहेगा, लेटर वी विल थोड़ा थोड़ा जाएंगे. अभी कर्म योगा बताने वाले हैं. नाउ व्हाट कृष्णा इज गोइंग टू डिस्कस. कर्म योगा मींस ज्ञान एंड कर्म, बोथ आर मींस ड्यूटी एंड नॉलेज, बोथ आर कंबाइंड. So already actually Krishna told, means in between he given also the third reason also, means he defeating the third one also. So you can open that 35th sloka I will share. Is it visible? Okay, we'll recite, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Bhayaranat uparatam
Bhayarana uparatam
mamsyante tvamaharatah
Mamsyante tvamaharatah
tesam cha tvam bahumato
Yesham cha tvam bahumato
bhutva yasyasi lagavam.
Bhutva yasyasi lagavam.
Okay, translation. The great generals who have highly esteemed your name and fame will think that you have left the battlefield out of fear only, and thus they will consider you insignificant. Here Krishna is ridiculing. Ridiculing मतलब क्या बोलते हैं? Sarcastically talking है ना, मजा उड़ाते हैं ऐसा. So he is just ridiculing Arjuna there. He's telling, you have fought with many people, you have such a name, you are a famous person, and if you don't fight, people will not think that you are not fighting out of compassion. They will think he ran away from battle, bhagya. So they will give gali like that. So you need this. This is what he's telling here. So the same thing, last time we saw dishonor. Dishonor is worse than death for Kshatriya. People, for Kshatriyas, that example also we saw that how Yudhishthira Maharaj was beaten by Karna, then again Arjuna went there. So how he chastised him. They cannot tolerate somebody chastised, Kshatriyas cannot tolerate. So Krishna is ridiculing here. So he is telling that Krishna, that people will disrepute your fame, name, glory, everything. So they don't think that you are running out of compassion. He is very good person. No. They will laugh at you only. So the same thing. A personality like Arjuna, it is reputation is means bringing down his name, fame is worse than death also. And then it is better you fight and take the arrow of your enemy. That will pierce you. That also doesn't give that much pain. Even some Duryodhana, somebody is putting an arrow and killing you, that also doesn't give you that much. But if somebody speak ill about you, that will give so much pain. So better you fight. As Krishna wants to tell that. Well, this is Kshatriya spirit. All of already, sir, you can see Shivaji Maharaj, even his son Samba. He used to fight with tiger, lion. That is their spirit. They want to show how much they are strong. They go with bare hand. They don't take anything also. He fought also, this Sambaji. I had read it. He fought in such a way the tiger ran away. Hare Kone. Such a speed he is fighting. And he drinks oil. Then he will do this sword fighting. It does in such a vigorously hours. जो भी आयल के ऊपर बाहर आ जाते, sweating के साथ.
It's not oil, it's ghee.
Ghee, yeah. So this, for us, sweating itself is not coming. Only इतना speed कितना vigorously कहते आते, because they have such a passion. So these people, if you go and tell like this, how much they will feel? Arey bhagya ja rahe, chhod so aisa something you tell is good for nothing. He had such a name, fame, and he has so many weapons he got. This fellow is running and they cannot tolerate it. That's what Arjun Krishna is telling. So he's telling, better you fight, take the arrow on your body and die. You will go to heaven at least. And one more thing, Shiva, one more thing also here. One Muslim king wants to kill Shivaji Maharaj. So Shivaji Maharaj, one more minister was there. He was something like look like him only. Kusto minister only. He told me. He went to him. So he went as Shivaji Maharaj, but he killed him. That Muslim person killed him. One aisa gir gaya. He died like this. That is also not famous death. Somebody dies like this. लिया इधर नहीं मतलब पीछे ले लिया वो arrow को. That is also not good. Even if you take some wound and you ran away from battle, if you go the woman, his wife will not allow him inside. Go away. In those days, I am telling. Because Kshatriyas have that spirit. They feel that my husband ran away from battle. I don't want you. Go away. They will lock the door. They will not allow me inside. That's why they should not die taking the arrow away. They should take in chest. And what happened that his name I don't remember. He died like this. He fell. मारा उनको कुछ तो कैसे मारा ऐसा गिर गया. गिरने के बाद उनको पता चला I fell like this. उन्हें उठ के ऐसा गिर के मारा. He woke up also again after falling. Then again he fell down like this. This Kshatriya spirit. Even while dying also they keep their Kshatriya spirit. So Krishna is telling people will ridicule at you. So don't run. Don't speak like this. Better you fight and then die in this war. That is better for you. You will get no sin for this because you are following your duty. Kshatriya even they die also. Even like for example, if military person is dying in war, so he will get such a respect, you know.
Yes.
Suit also, कुछ तो करते. फिर they take care of family also. The reward is given. Same way this person is dying, he is given reward to go to heaven. Because I would say if that person dies, if some other person is dying, we don't respect that much. So that's what he is telling. You will not get sin by performing your duty. 31, 32 visa, second reason, loss of enjoyment, that you will go to heaven. Or if they die, they will go to heaven. If they want to tell they will die, they will go to heaven. Don't think that either you or they are going to lose. Both will get benefit. Win-win situation. So 36 we will see now. Avachyavadamscha bahun vadishyanti tavahitaha indantastava samatyam tato dukkataram nukim. Translation. Your enemies will describe you in many unkind words and scorn your ability. What could be more painful for you? Same thing. Krishna is continuing. That they will chastise you, gali dete, maja udate. They will scorn your ability. His fellow is good for nothing. Even though he has cover. The word is covered in person. So this will pain you more. हमको भी लगता है ना कोई आपको गाली दे दिया somebody chastises, we feel pain na?
What lights do you see on the router? Okay.
So people will chastise you and they will scorn your ability. So Krishna is telling. So they laugh at you that you ran away from battle. So on top of it, what happened? It distributes the whole dynasty. Like you are there, you fought in some boxing or something, you won. Your father will be very happy. Your father also become glorious. Such a son he brought. But you ran away. So what will happen? Yeah, beta hai aapko. Bhag gaya.
His father will beat him to the
There only he will watch. So same thing. your whole dynasty will be, Pandavas are such a glorious people, and you ran away fellow. So the whole family dynasty also, the reputation will go. That's what he's telling that. Not only for you, it affects your father, his father, pura dynasty. Because of your this, because of you are not following the dharma.
Right.
So this is what Krishna wants to tell. And that too, they will, who will scorn, means who speaks like this, your enemies. That is more painful, not other people. Enemies, if they speak something little bit also we cannot tolerate. They are speaking, this is. So better you fight and kill them. Arjuna sir. So we'll just see the purpose. Lord Krishna was astonished in the beginning at Arjuna's uncalled for plea for compassion. And he describes his compassion as befitting the non. And now in so many words he has proved his statement against Arjuna's so-called compassion. So Krishna has proved that your compassion is good for nothing. People will chastise you only. They don't think that you are going out of this war because of compassion. So I will complete this. This is the small sloka, only same thing only. That 39 sloka is little important. There I will give more. 37 verse will go. Hato va prapsyasi swargam
हतो वा प्राप्स्यसि स्वर्गम्
Swargam.
jitva va bhoksyase mahim
जित्वा वा मोक्ष्यसे महीम्
tasmaduttishta kaunteya
तस्मादुत्थिष्ठ कौन्तेय
Kaunteya.
युद्धाय कृता निश्चयः
युद्धाय कृता
Yuddhaya
निश्चयः
Kritanishchayaha.
Translation. O son of Kunti, either you will be killed on the battlefield and attain the heavenly planets, or you will conquer and enjoy the earthly kingdom. Therefore, get up with determination and fight. So you can understand.
Yes.
Die and go to heaven, or win and take the kingdom. Either in heaven you will get place, or in earth you will get kingdom. So either this is what win-win situation. Either anyhow you are going to win. So better you fight. Instead of by fighting, you are going to get benefit only. But if you don't fight, what happened that we saw in the previous verse? People will chastise you, sin will come, and these are the things we saw that you will become covered. So he is telling there will be no enjoyment due to running away from battlefield. But if you fight, you will get some. There is enjoyment. Benefit is there. So Krishna wants to clarify that. So Arjuna told that someone has to die. Either I have to die or they have to die. So that's why no enjoyment. Why someone has to die? In dying there is no enjoyment. That is what Arjuna wants to say. But Krishna told reverse. That by dying and by fighting only you will get that enjoyment. That is spirit of Satriya. That is duty of Satriya. You have to fight only. If someone comes and challenge, they have to fight. That is Satriyas. That quality is little. I am telling. Someone comes, come and fight with me. They have to fight. That's why in childhood they will learn all this martial art, everything. So that is Satriya's duty. It is not running away. On top of it, Krishna wants Arjuna to fight. But Arjuna is not thinking that. He is thinking, I am going to fight and I am going to enjoy kingdom. I, he is thinking. But he has to fight for Krishna's sake. We have to do everything for Lord only. Not that is what this Karma Yoga is going to come now. What exactly Karma Yoga means. So anyhow, you just do for Lord. Lord is there to protect you. You know Prahlad Maharaj Narsingadev?
Yes.
So how? Who was this Hiranyakashipu? It's such a great demon. He's father of?
Oh.
I'm now native. Prahlad. Prahlad ka father he is. But he's demon. Prahlad is devotee. And he liked his son very much. But his son became devotee of Vishnu. So that's why he did not like. Because his brother Hiranyaksha, he was killed by Vishnu. In Kurmadev, means Varahadev, he came and he killed him. So he became very angry and he tells that he is our enemy and you are worshipping him. Should not worship him. But he was preached by Narada Muni, such a powerful preacher. and he became such a pure devotee. Then this Hiranyakashipu is not ordinary person. Demigods will be fearful of him. Demigods means there are God and demigods. God is Krishna is there. Demigod is under him. They have some small controllership. Like Prime Minister is there, under him Chief Minister, under him Collector, under him Minister, Collector, so many posts. They have small power.
Yes.
So, but the supreme power is there, Prime Minister. The same way Krishna also. Like Varuna Dev, rain. Vayu Dev, wind. So like is one thing. Thunderbolt means Indra. So one thing they will also maintain Surya Dev, Chandra Dev. If like for example Surya Dev is there, if he is too hot, if Hiranyakashipu says like this, इतना गर्मी है बोल के, immediately he will reduce the heat. अरे इतना डर है उनको. Surya Dev will be fearful. Not only he, everybody. बहुत गर्मी लग रहा है मेरे को ठंडी चाहिए, then they will cooperate with it because of fear. Such a powerful personality he is. Everybody fearful of him. But the small boy, this Prahlad, he is not fearful. That's why his ego is so much hurt. It's such a Varuna Dev, Surya Dev. If he calls, they will come immediately. This demigod, they come and serve him. Such a personality. Very small boy, he is, and my child also, he is not, doesn't have any little fear also. So he tried to kill him in many ways. You can see in our temple that behind you are going. So, star, उधर देख सकते हैं आप. That Hiranyakashipu did tapasya, Brahma came and gave him that boon, and then he became very powerful. Then no, somebody is not, demon mean what? I am great. Somebody is not accepting, finish him off. Like this, Hitler, all they did same thing only. So same way this is. You have to accept, then otherwise you die. So Prahlad did not accept. Prahlad told Vishnu is great. Vishnu is, because of Vishnu only you are surviving him. He asked in one place. He killed everyone. Means he killed in many ways, but he did not die. Throw him from mountain, brought elephant and tried to crush him. Elephant came and landed him, and put in front of, means in amongst the, means in between snakes. So many poisonous snakes died, bitten him. He did not die. Then Holika will come, his sister, try to burn him. She has that power. She can become fire, but she got burned. उसको भी रहे क्या मेरे का ऐसा नहीं पता. So because of protected by Krishna, so he unable to kill. The same way here. Why are you fearful that you will be protected? प्रहलाद महाराज इतना होने के बाद भी कुछ नहीं हुआ. So finally, Lord came and protected him. So you don't need to fear. You fight. So we too in our life also allow that things should happen according to karma. जो भी हम किया पाप पुण्य, that reaction we are going to get. Even if you did good karma, for that you will get reaction. This is what karma kand is. They only perform good karma, pious activities, punya. So for that they will get result. And doing pap, we are going to get reaction. Maybe that reaction will be three things we said. Anybody remember? What are the three problems we are going to get? Miseries? Adhyatmika. Very good. Adhyatmika, Adibhautika, Adidhaivika. These three things. What is that three things means? Adhyatmika means problem from our own body. From mind also, from body. Like we get fever, headache or some disease, corona, so we are there. Adhyatmika. The mind problem means in between. His health will be good, but in between some difficulty will be their problem. And girlfriend छोड़ के गया, job नहीं, job चले गया मेरा को, job नहीं मिल रहा, some problem. Some people for everything they get tension as it says. छोटा आवाज मारेंगे, hey,
Irritated, like frustrated.
because it's called frustrated people like this. This is called problem, adhyatmika. Psychiatrist all they will go. Even psychiatrist also will go to another psychiatrist.
In
It's
USA
also
we
this.
discussed about like we discussed about Europe and USA people, psychiatrists also
Go to
visit.
another.
So
Another psychiatrist. He treats so many people, he will become mad. Finally, psychiatrists they do murder, means sorry, they commit suicide because of they are unable to tolerate. इतना मैं सुन लिया इनका इतना पढ़ाई किया. This is all subtle body. They cannot so much that. So this type is adhyatmika. Adi bhautika means that's Adi devika. Adi bhautika means other living entity. Even no problem also other person is there. Other person will be it or some relative or even a mosquito is there. Malaria, dengue, कुछ तो आ जाएगा. So like this some problem. Adi devika is even corona adi bhautika. पता ही नहीं, देखते भी नहीं, cannot see also, but still it troubles us. Adi devika is this tsunami, this that are coming, flood, earthquake, like this thing. So this problem we have to undergo only. So because we allow whatever happen as a devotee, we have to perform our bhakti to Lord. Krishna will protect us. He is the protector finally. Like, no one can stop death. Even any best doctor also you can bring. That fellow only going to die. He can be a best doctor, number one doctor in whole world. At the time of that, he has to. That's why Alexander he told such a nice example he gave. So that did happen, but we perform bhakti. At least now we should not do any karma. In the sense bad karma. Even good karma also. Good karma also gives birth. You did so many good activities. To get reaction for that also you have to take birth away. You take birth in a rich family. Sit the silver or golden spoon. Then with more knowledgeable person, very scholarly you will be. You might have seen this type of people.
Yes.
He also studying with us only, but how he became such a scholarly? Pura Deva karma. You become very skillful. So something very beautiful, handsome. So like this, some good things they will get for that reaction. Depends what they performed according to that. Somebody gave water to everyone. There is no water, he arranged. So next life he will take birth near some
Whatever.
river or where there is no scarcity of water. So like this that. Some people you might have seen they distribute annadhan, food they will distribute. So next life he will get that he don't need to worry about food only. Maybe he will become a hotel owner's son. हमेशा कुछ तो बनाते हैं. So something like that we will get that. So we have to stop good also bad also. How is that?
Neutral
कैसे?
by doing worship.
Okay, something right. So that we will see. Now karma kandi you follow, you will get good karma. If you don't follow karma kandi, मेरे को जो लग रहा है just do it. टीचर ने किया है just do it. So मैं जो भी अच्छा लग रहा है वो करता हूँ, then पाप हो जाएगा. अब मेरे को cigarette पीना
By
है.
doing everything in related to Krishna consciousness.
Perfect.
By,
That is bhakti.
yes.
But karma yoga is something different that we will see. So here Arjuna has to change his mind that and follows Krishna's instruction. That's it. Like we should follow Bhagavad Gita. That is what Krishna's instruction. Useless argument is futile. People simply they talk. ऐसा है वैसा ये क्यों नहीं हुआ वो क्यों नहीं हुआ क्यों अर्जुन ऐसा कर दिया कृष्ण क्यों ऐसा कर दिया they don't follow anything. One fellow came to Prabhupada and said one devotee brought that fellow one person. Prabhupada said Prabhupada he knows all the sloka of Bhagavad Gita each and every sloka you can tell first word you can tell sloka. Such a Prabhupada said okay. And that devotee thought I think Prabhupada did not hear such a great he thought he's a very great person. Prabhupada, he knows so many slokas. He can give classes like anything, this, that. Prabhupada still didn't give any answer. Then finally, then he was wondering why Prabhupada is not giving any reaction. He's such a great person. He's thinking great. And then Prabhupada said, he can speak 700 sloka of Bhagavad Gita also, but he will not follow even one verse. Still, he wants to show off. But are you following what Krishna says that people want to? Some people, they want more knowledge. They just keep whatever you ask, they can tell. But are you following that they want to? That's what Prabhupada told you. You are not following even a single verse.
But the thing is, means showing off this shows that he is not following. And since he is showing off,
Yeah, Prabhupada knows
this
that.
shows that he is not following.
Prabhupada can understand what these people are. His devotee means he will be humble. He doesn't show off. He keeps himself behind. Prabhupada did this much. How many temple he opened? 108 temple. At the age of 70 he went and he did such a work. And he gave all credit to his spiritual master. Then they give to Guru. The beginning we worship, we pray also. Why? All glories to Guru. We will say and Mangalati after that. All glories to Guru and Guru. All glories. We give every credit to them. On top of it, it is by their mercy only it is happening. I am not doing. We are not doing. What we can do? Everything has to be sanctioned by Lord. Paramatma is there sitting inside. The Lord doesn't sanction. Suddenly I can get some disease, my vocal cord will not work only. I cannot speak. हो सकता है ना बहुत लोगों को अचानक हैंड विल बिकम क्या बोलते हो पैरालाइज्ड हो जाएगा मतलब cannot move only. Same hand only. Now I can do everything. I can hold, I can stretch. So paralyzed हो गया you cannot. God, Krishna can remove that. Any doctor also can't do anything. Maybe they can put like robo or something. They fix that kind of, that also how much it helps. So doer is the Lord only. So Arjuna has to accept that and do that. Same way means Arjuna is a devotee, he just wants to teach us, the general public. Krishna is the one purpose why he is appearing is also he wants to establish dharma, he wants to give us the dharma. And because of we are unnecessarily attached to these material things. That is one stumbling block for performing bhakti. If you are attached to something, it is very difficult. Even see a girl, she is raised by her parents. They're very nicely they raised, they gave all the things. But as soon as she become attached to a boy, she ready to leave their parents also and run away. Because that attachment is such a powerful thing. If you are attached to something, money, you're ready to kill your own brother also. Some property problem comes, Eric, we have to finish him, otherwise he will come and trouble always. That is attachment. So like this here also Arjuna was attached to his relatives. That's why he is not unable to perform Krishna's instruction. So that's why this material attachment is not good. Anything it may be. Generally we say www.sensegratification.com. Woman, wine, wealth. www. Even woman, even wine, and wealth. Generally our attachment goes for this one. So that is not at all good for us. Because these three www is for our body only, not for souls. That's why people are not happy. They are unable to find any enjoyment. They do everything for body. But actually we are not body, we are soul. So what should be done for soul? What you are being now hearing. Same senses only. Instead of using for enjoyment, use it for Lord purpose. Like now I can go and work outside, or I can this butcher house को क्या कहते हैं? Just cut the animals and he kills. But he can come and cut vegetable for Lord, for cooking. Simple thing. Tomorrow I am going for cooking. So, and you can speak so many nonsense with these politicians. बाप रे माइक मिल गया बस. No one will understand. सबको एक मिलेगा. पीने के एक बिरयानी मिलेगा, 500 रुपया पैसा मिलेगा, सब बैठ के इसके लिए सुनते. They need some audience so they bring. I have seen my hometown. So they need, है ना? So what they speak? They just criticize that. But here instead of that you can speak about Lord. Instead of hearing that you can hear about Lord. Now you are all hearing. Sing about Lord and see the darshan of Lord instead of saying so many nonsense. Mobile we have mil gaya. Even though if you don't want to see also, suddenly it will appear some moment. है ना? Pop up क्या? कुछ तो बोलते उसको. Pop up बोलते. It will come. That is very dangerous. So just use it for Lord service. Then you will get that real enjoyment. But people, that's why you can have so much money you can see. He can marry 10 women also, or he can daily enjoy with weekly one woman also. So he cannot act. He will not be satisfied. It increases only, it never decreases. Okay, little bit we are deviated. Next verse we will go. Sukha dukkhe same kritva labha labho jaya jayo
Labho jaya jayo.
tato yuddhaya yujvasva
Tato yuddhaya
Yudhaya
yudhyasva.
yujyasva
naivam papam avapsyasi.
naivam
Naivam
papam
papam
avapsyasi.
Translation. Do though fight for the sake of fighting, without considering happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat. And by so doing, you shall never incur shame. So here Krishna is bringing this slowly Karma Yoga. We'll see what is that also. So Krishna is telling that don't simply stick to philosophy. He spoke not so much. It's that. ऐसा करना नहीं, वैसा करना नहीं. This is ये पाप हो जाएगा. We should not kill. This is all philosophy. You know that philosophy. And okay, philosophy he said. Krishna is telling, don't only speak philosophy, perform your duty also. We tell in South, he's simply making vada in mouth. You know, people talk big thing. But if you ask him to do, he cannot do.
डिग्गे मारना है तो बोल
क्या क्या
डिग्गे मारना बोल
पता नहीं इधर क्या बोलते हैं। something like that. People speak so much thing and then they won't perform the. If you ask them to do, they won't do. Because it's something like that only. You're simply talking only, but you're not doing any duty. Your duty is fighting, but you are telling this, not that. So don't stick to your philosophy. You fight. Krishna wants to tell that. So how you want to fight, that will tell. So he is telling you will never get sin. How? Without considering happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat. By so doing, you shall never incur sin. Do the fight for the sake of fighting. He's telling perform your duty. Your duty is you should fight. So for that you fight. My duty it is. Like my friend is there. He is married. Very good boy he is. But his mother is not there. His father is drunkard. He drinks and so much troubles. He is married. He has children. Also. So much drinks and troubles and creates so much nuisance. So another friend was telling him that, "Arey, he's so much troubling him. Send him away somewhere, or give him some money and keep him somewhere else, or put in another ashram. This orphanage is there. You can put him. Why keeping it to him? Daily he brings some problem to him." But this fellow told that, "He's my father. I have to. My responsibility it is. Just for the sake he is maintaining, not out of love or something. I have to maintain him. He's my father. What can I do? I cannot do." Even sometimes same thing happened with son. Son will be so much rogue. Father will think, "क्या करते हैं? मेरा बेटा है."
आखिर मेरा फोन है
So I have to maintain. So something like that he is telling. At least for that your sake of it, you fight. Don't think that I will get victory or we don't get it. I enjoy or I don't enjoy. I will win or not. Don't think like that. Don't go behind result. Do your duty without attachment to the result. Then you won't incur sin. Okay? This is what Krishna is telling here. Like he wants to tell example of like Bhishma Devi. Bhishma Devi is in opposite side. Bhishma Devi is also devotee of Lord. But why he went to opposite side? Yes, Krishna wants. Such a great personality should be there. Even though you know that Bhishma can only 3% can kill this whole army. One is Krishna, of course. If he wants, he can finish him. Just one corona. Many lakhs of people will die. Small virus. That is one thing. And then Bhishma Devi is another one. Another one name is I am not able to remember. He is son of means grandson of Bhima. गणेश is son. उनका भी एक बेटा है नाम
घटोत्कच
Barbari. So he was killed. Yes. So he also has one power actually. That he performed some tapasya to Mother Devi, Bhuvaneshwari Durga. So he got that 3 arrows he got. One arrow he can mark. This part should be destroyed. And another arrow he can destroy. Something like that 3 arrows he got. So if he destroyed that एक drawing या army को खत्म करना है एक मारेंगे सब मर जाएंगे. That much power he had. But Krishna used him. How to kill? Means Krishna did not allow him to come to battle. He told him to give his neck. So then, but he kept the neck in that one mountain. He can see that battle also. He gave us something. I forgot that. बहुत पहले मैं पढ़ाई किया था. So Krishna doesn't want him to come in this battle. Krishna knows now what is going to happen. Who is who? Everybody power he knows. Okay, why we are coming here? Here Bhishma Devi is such a person. He can finish off everyone. But still he couldn't kill. Why? Because he was in Adharmic side. Krishna doesn't want. And Krishna wants Bhishma should be that side. He wants to teach us that even though if you are a very powerful person, if you are in Adharmic side, you cannot win. You cannot success. So that's one reason Krishna wants Bhishma to be that side and Bhishma accepted. Okay, if Lord wants, what is the problem? I accept. So same way Arjuna also has to accept. That is what he is telling here. Just accept and fight. For the sake of fight. So and we can see like Jai Vijay also, such an example. Jai Vijay is that Hiranyakashipu. There is also one pastime is there. ठीक है, अभी टाइम नहीं, अगले बार मैं बताता हूँ, कोई तो याद करो आपको. So they also like that only. They came here, they became demon. 3 times they have to take birth as a demon. That's why Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, and in Krishna Lila also they have come like this. They also agreed. Even Arjuna also now agreed to fight. So what Lord wants, that one has to perform. So by performing the duty, now one will not become sinful. You can see below that purport. There is one sloka is there. देवऋषि भूतात्त निर्नाम चतुर्नाम नाकिं करो नायं मर्निच राजन् सर्वात्मनाया शरणं शरण्यं बतो मुकुन्दं परिहृत्य कर्तम्. Anyone who has completely surrendered unto Krishna, Mukunda, giving up all other duties, is no longer a debtor, nor is obliged to anyone, not the demigods, nor the sages, nor the people in general, nor the kinsmen, nor humanity, nor forefather. So he is giving his Srimad Bhagavatam, has been mentioned. See, otherwise, if you are not performing your bhakti, then you will become debtor for all this. You are drinking water, you are breathing, and you are getting food. These are all provided by demigods. Of course, on Krishna's sanction, they are providing. For them, you have to perform sacrifice. If you don't perform sacrifice, that is also sin. Like you are using energy, electrical energy, water supply is there. So this for that all you have to pay money, right? If you don't pay money, they will cut or you will be punished. So same way here, if you don't pay, but if someone becomes devotee, he doesn't need to do anything. This is what here is said. Just perform for my sake. You will not get any sin. As you said, na, do for Lord. One will not get even punya also, pap also, be neutralized. That is what here. This karma yoga is slowly starting now. Next sloka we will read, but we will discuss next class. Net name. Esa te vihita sankhye
एषा ते विहितसाङ्ख्ये
buddhir ege tvamimam vrishnu
बुद्धिर्योगे त्वयिमां शृणु
buddhya yuktaya partha
बुद्ध्या युक्तो यया पार्थ
karma bandham prahashyasi.
कर्मबन्धं प्रशस्यसि.
Translation. Thus far I have described this knowledge to you through analytical study. Now listen as I explain it in terms of working without fruitive result. O son of Pritha, when you act in such knowledge, you can free yourself from the bondage of works. So Krishna is, see, this very Bhagavad Gita very nicely Krishna told. Like he kept Arjuna is in such a situation that he has to feel such anxiety that I don't want to fight this. And then again now, Mr. V. So in this sloka it is said that first he told that analytical study. Analytical study is this Sankhya Yoga we say. That is what Gyan he gave. Sankhya Yoga means, you remember? I told what Sankhya Yoga means. Anybody remember what Sankhya Yoga means? Huh? Okay. Sankhya Yoga means Rishya Prasati. So discriminating the matter and spirit. Their philosophy is they want to find out God by discriminating. This is matter, this is spirit, I am spirit. So they discriminate these elements, atoms, like science nowadays, modern science. That is those days also it was there. So that's what body and soul. Krishna told in the beginning. Like this, he was telling his weapons all cannot kill the soul because these weapons are matter. The soul is spirit. Spirit cannot be killed. So he gave the little Sankhya knowledge. Not fully he gave. Little and little Krishna gave also here and there in all Bhagavad Gita. That is Sankhya philosophy. That is analytical study. You can see in that verse it is a Sankhya. Esate Vihita Sankhya. That philosophy he gave, that analytical study. Now Means now what he wants to give? Buddhi yoga. Buddhi yoga he wants to give. Buddhi yoga, or it is called karma yoga also. Same only, both are not different. So now Krishna wants to tell this Buddhi yoga. Buddhi yoga means you work and don't expect any fruit. By doing so, you will not get any sin. Means bondage of work. Like अभी पुण्य कर दिया मतलब आपको पुण्य के लिए reaction मिलेगा. So then you are bound. Now you do some sin, and for that reaction you have to get. Again for that you have bound. You have to take some birth, or the reactions will be there for you. So you work in such a way, either punya or papa will not affect you. So that's what Krishna wants to tell. This is called technically it is said that buddhi yoga or karma yoga. You see karma, three types is there, we can say. One is karma, another is vikarma, third one is akarma. Karma, vikarma, akarma. Karma is performing duty. This karma kandi visa that they do duty by following scripture. That is karma. Vikarma means just do it. अभी वही चल रहा है. जो करना है करो. Enjoy. अभी by drinking I will enjoy. I will enjoy drinking. By killing this fellow, but for that he has to get reaction. So that is vikarma. Akarma means bhakti. So here what he will do, karma, he enjoys. Vikarma, he suffer. Akarma means he works, but the result is there. Na? Akarma person takes the result. Vikarma person, here this person will not take the result, he gives to Lord. Now, for example, we have to eat food. So what we do? We don't eat food. We make bhoga, we offer to Lord, then we eat prasad. So in this way, that is means it is not sin. Otherwise, killing also, animal killing also, life is there. Vegetable also, life is there. That's why vegetable is growing. No? Tree is growing. If something is changes are happening, it has life sometimes. Like you keep a small seed, the seed will germinate and plant will come, then it will become tree, flower, fruits, everything is coming because it has a soul. So then we are cutting and killing also. Of course, fruit is all right, but some what do you call plants also we have to remove sometime. The killing is involved. It gets very little pain actually. While plucking fruit also, that tree get pain. Like if we cut the hair, we are getting pain, but we are unable to sense it. If you cut that neck, means nail, you will get pain, but we cannot sense that. It's very low pain. अभी कोई तो ऐसा लगा दिया, we don't get pain. But जोर से लगाएगा pain आती है. So like this, plants also. On top of it, plants cannot express. They are very dumb, dull. ऐसे ही खड़े रहते हैं. 1,000 years plant also there. Prabhupada says, woman who wants to expose their body, they will become trees. Because they want to expose, then you become tree and you expose your whole body, whole life. 100 years, 1,000 years, like this. So this Buddhi Yoga, about that we will see that in our next class. So Krishna is going to combine both. First he told knowledge, then he told karma, duty. So knowledge and duty. So duty means detachment. Detachment from fruit. Knowledge and detachment. You work with that. Detachment मतलब जो भी करो उसका फल आप मत लेना है. Because your duty you have to work, but don't expect the fruit. अरे ये बिजनेस में अभी ये काम कर देंगे मेरे को 2 लाख आएंगे, 2 लाख से हम क्या कुछ भी वो मूवी जा सकते हैं, ये कर सकते हैं, वो कर सकते हैं, अभी ये करेंगे 10 लाख आएंगे. So वो 10 लाख को उधर ही रखो, but you will perform duty. So that is detachment, not attached to the result. Detachment and knowledge. So that we will see in next class. So far, do you have any question? Any question? Any doubt, any clarification, you can let me know. If not, we will stop.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prasanna, bro.
I feel like can we make this 2 days a week, like Saturday, Sunday, both days, so that we can like maintain little bit of continuity.
I am ready
Like
if everybody is ready to come. Generally, they are not getting time. Many have concern, so they say weekly once we are having. If you want, we can start early and we can, but that will be also little difficult, na? पहले थोड़ा अच्छा लगता है, बाद में नींद आ जाती है. He is telling he wants.
we can
Yeah, tell me.
little bit more continuity. It will be like it breaks a lot. Like if we cover little 2 days a week, then it will be like more getting in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, I will check out with others also. If they can, then we can have weekly, means weekdays also one class, evening or so. When I,
Weekdays. Hello, weekdays to morning if possible.
yeah, morning I have time.
Morning,
Yeah, but everyone that is one you have
morning.
classes, right?
No, actually, we are attending the class of Prabhuji also.
Okay, okay.
Daily, on weekdays.
Daily आपको रहते हैं.
Yeah, it's morning.
Weekday.
So we are attending that too. So इसलिए
आपको थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. कृष्ण भी आधा घंटा, अर्जुन 45 मिनट से है भगवद गीता, मतलब पूरा भगवद गीता हो गया. We'll see. We'll try to
In
sort.
weekdays, Prabhuji, in weekdays, if we are keeping, let's try to keep in morning, or in weekend, I am fine with any time, like Saturday, Sunday. We can keep
Yeah,
both days
we'll try to
together
sort
also.
out. We'll try to find out what we can do. And you
Mhm.
are feeling so much gap.
Yes, sometimes I miss also classes. Like it becomes so much gap that it doesn't occur to me to like
Yeah, actually that's
come
why
back.
recording will be there.
So,
You have that link, right? Whatever the recording
hmm?
happens, I will upload that. So